Good morning everybody, welcome into Wednesday the 22nd of February 2023. I am Spirit of Life Alchemy and this is your morning message tarot reading. So we have some astrology for today. The moon starts off UK time, Greenwich Mean Time, in Pisces. Check where you are in the world, your time zone, to see sort of differences and things. So anyway, the moon starts off in Pisces. It's going to form a sextile to Pluto in Capricorn, now at 29 degrees, closing up in there for a little bit. Moves into Aquarius, something like the 24th of March. But anyway, that's digressing. So yeah, after forming the sextile to Pluto, the moon is then going to move into Aries, and it's going to form a conjunction first with Venus and then with Jupiter. Also, we have Mercury continuing his ongoing activity of recent days, and he's going to form a trine with Mars in Gemini. So Mercury in Aquarius, trine in Mars in Gemini. So this digging deep and expansively for transformation and bringing to the surface love and expansion, and looking at our values and our relationship to money, our ideas. It could be new ideas coming through, and these ideas help to power actions. I'm getting a real sense of taking a leap of faith into your future. Okay, so let's do some cards and see what the cards have to say for today. I'm going to put all that on there because I keep on forgetting to do that. Okay, so let's see what we want. We want Wisdom of the Oracle, and let's have the Marielle deck. Okay, so let's see. What do we need to know for today? Wednesday the 22nd of February 2023. Messages from Spirit, please, for the collective. What help, advice, support and guidance can Spirit give the collective to help us navigate today's energies for our highest and greatest good? Messages from Spirit, please. What do we need to know today? Wednesday, the 22nd of February 2023. Okay, so at the bottom we have go the distance. Marathon rather than a sprint. I always get the feeling with that card, but we have the energy for it. With yin, lovely yin energy. Maybe conserving some of your energy for the time being, so we don't wear ourselves out prematurely. And then deep knowing. Okay. So what I'm getting is that it's not a short sprint. It's more of a marathon. And what we need to do is we need to go inside and connect into our deep knowing, because that will carry us through the challenges and the distance to make sure we reach the finishing line. Okay, so let's do some cards, see what the cards have to say. We're using the Marielle deck today. So what do we need to know for Wednesday, the 22nd of February 2023? Messages from Spirit, please, for the collective. What help, advice, support and guidance can Spirit give the collective to help us navigate today's energies for our highest and our greatest good? What do we need to know? So where do we find ourselves? Knight of Wands. Okay, with the High Priestess and the Four of Wands and the Lovers and Justice, King of Cups, Five of Cups and the Hanged Man. The Hanged Man's been coming out a lot recently, hasn't he? And then at the bottom we've got the Ace of Cups with the Ten of Cups, with the Star, okay, with the Six of Swords and the Ace of Discs. Okay, so we've got something tangible coming out of all of this. Okay, so at the centre of the deck, okay, we've got the Knight of Wands. Now in this deck, the Knight of Wands is some sort of dark beast. Okay, and I know in the description of the cards, it's the beast has been designed that you can't tell if it's a bear or a panther or a wolf or human, because it's got quite human-like hands there. But it's got this streak of lightning and the yellow eyes, and it's about diving deep into the Plutonian subconscious, into the dark intensity, to connect with our energy. Okay, into the shadows. Been a bit of a theme since the new moon in Pisces, and if you haven't seen my new moon reading, you'll understand why I say that if you have a look at it. So yeah, it's going deep within, in that yin, going within, connecting with your deep knowing. And it's that connecting with the deep knowing that gives us the spark of inspiration, the light and the fire that will carry us forward on this marathon. Okay. Going into the past, we have the High Priestess, who is all about going inwards, connecting into the inner self, to the higher self. She's the receiver of wisdom, intuitive messages, the oracles, but she's silent. And again, if you look sort of inside her robes, it's the void with the fire inside. Okay, so there's this energy of going inwards, to connecting with our own inner fire, our deep knowing. And that is what propels us forwards. When we see our own inner light, it takes us through the portal, the Four of Wands. So here in this card we have this huge tree, its roots deep into the earth and its branches reaching up into the air, drawing water up through its roots, and photosynthesis, that, you know, harnessing the power of the sun, of fire, through its leaves, bringing all four elements together for power and growth, and to push us through sort of that portal into the next phase of our lives. We've got some more balancing above. We've got the Lovers. The gift from the divine, from Spirit, is balancing, a message to balance the divine feminine and the divine masculine together. Okay, so that we're in balance and harmonised within. And what, by doing that, what that brings about is justice, the balancing of the scales, karmic realignment, harmony, justice and freedom. So yeah, the main thrust of the reading is about going inwards, connecting with your own inner light, connecting all the elements, connecting our divine feminine and masculine within us. And again, what I was saying before, that is what propels us forward. If we're not in balance, we will be destabilised really quickly. Okay, believe me, I know. I've done it more than enough times. Okay. Rooting down and anchoring and slowing down, slowing down and going deeper. That has been the message from my ancestors for the last sort of 6 months or so. Slow down, hold your horses, go deeper, anchoring, really connecting. There's no rush, it's all coming in its own good time. If you don't do that, you're going to miss the clues and the steps and things, and the first sort of storm that comes along is going to knock you over sideways. So it's about connecting in all of these elements together. The clarifiers is, we've got the King of Cups, Cardinal Water, Fire of Water, being happy, being immersed and balanced in your emotions. This is, being in balance, the masculine and the feminine of the emotions being harmonized together. So we're not shrinking back and we're not overreaching and forcing our way forward. And the King of Wands, I'm seeing connected to the Hanged Man. And although the Hanged Man is hanging from a tree, he's ruled by Neptune, that gaining another perspective, that very watery expansiveness, collective unconsciousness and subconsciousness and collective consciousness, seeing that sort of we aren't on our own, we're part of this web and this flow of existence, and sometimes we have to get ourselves in balance and look at things from a different perspective. Okay, we have the Five of Cups in the middle, and in this card, again, more water. Where are you blocking the flow of emotions? Okay, where are you blocking your own well? So you're not receiving all the abundance around it. What old emotions are you holding on to? Disappointment, grief, regret, fear. It's time to look at all of that from a different perspective. Okay, or even maybe get an outside perspective on things. Sometimes we're just so close to all our stuff that we can't actually get clarity. We're just seeing it from a subjective point of view, and actually what's needed is an objective perspective to come in and see all the bits that you can't see yourself. So that could be another meaning for it. Okay, but suspended animation, going deep. Again, but the moon at the end of Pisces, sextiling Pluto, who's also at the end of Capricorn. There's lots of endings here, but particularly the moon in Pisces, it's the completion of a cycle before we move over into the new, the start of the astrological and zodiac wheel. So there's something to be completed here. We're pausing, looking at our emotions, and where we're blocked, so that we can free them up and move forward again. The cards underneath, which is the subconscious, and the environment, and just what's here, you just can't see it. So often you can sense that there's something there, but it's just like when you turn, it's like still behind you. So often we have a sense that there's this other stuff going on in the subconscious and out the way, but we often can't put our finger on it. So what we have here, we have the Eight of Cups. The Eight of Cups is Saturn in Pisces, and Saturn is moving into Pisces at the full moon in Virgo on the 7th of March. So we're walking away. We're often sacrificing a comfort zone or something that we're used to for a new spiritual path or something bigger and better for us. And again, with the Hanged Man card as well, sometimes it can be that you're sacrificing a lesser thing for a greater thing. So there's this sense of moving away from a smaller thing into a bigger thing. Okay, which can bring up emotions and be scary. Then we have the Ten of Cups, the Happy Ever After card. Know that sort of, when we've made this transition, when we've got onto this new journey, we'll look back and go, oh my God, I can't believe how long that held me up for. And, how free you are now. With that, we have the Star, hope, optimism, more new beginnings, sort of a healing. And just wishing on a star. And again, you know, the Ten of Cups is the emotional fulfillment card. So we're making wishes, we're setting intentions, and we're trusting that they will be fulfilled. Next to the star, we have the Six of Swords. So we're moving from choppy waters and stormy conditions into much calmer, safer, I can't say smoother waters. Maybe that's the word I am looking for. And that leads to the Ace of Pentacles, the Ace of Discs, the divine gift of a new opportunity, a new beginning. This is what we wished for with the star. This is what was promised with the Ten of Cups. But no, we have to take the step. We have to take the first step. We have to take the leap of faith. We have to take the risk. We have to trust. Okay, and when we do, then the universe floods in around us and behind us and sort of scoops us up and looks after us. But until we take that leap of faith, then sort of it's like sort of everybody's all the spiritual pot knots are holding back and going, go on, just do it, because they can't push us. We have to make that decision and we have to make that step and trust. And then as we make that step, then the universe steps in and supports us all the way. So, hurrah! Okay, that's today's reading. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it resonated with you. If it did, then please do like, share and subscribe to the channel. Help me grow this channel. If you'd like to get notifications when I'm releasing readings, then click on the wiggly bell wherever it is. If you'd like a personal reading from me, then please email me at the email address below this video in the descriptions box. Have a wonderful day, and until next time, thank you for watching.